the Los Angeles Lakers. Head coach Frank Vogel out. According to our Adrian Wojnarowski, Vogel coached his final game for the Lakers on Sunday, a decision that's expected to be shared with him as soon as today. Despite Woj's report, Frank Vogel is staying in the moment.
Frank, right at the end of the game, Adrian Wojnarowski tweeted that the Lakers are going to be firing you, a decision they'll let you know tomorrow. Have you communicated with the front office at all about your future? And I guess what's your reaction to hearing that?
My reaction is I haven't been told, and I'm going to enjoy tonight's game, celebrate what these young guys did in terms of scratching the claw and getting back in this game, getting a W, and we'll deal with tomorrow.
Did that get back to you before you walked in this room?
Yes.
Did that affect?
I'm going to enjoy tonight's game and what our guys did tonight and the way we finished out this season. I'm proud of our guys tonight.
Stephen A., you're up first. Does Vogel deserve to be fired?
Yes. We need to get this out of the way. To the Charles Barkleys of the world and others calling this team old geezers and stuff like that, they're absolutely right. To Frank Vogel and his family, I say respectfully, yes, but I want everybody to understand where I'm coming from. This man is a champion. He deserves to be a head coach in the NBA. This is not an indictment against his skills as a coach. The situation that he was in was so reprehensible, he didn't need to be there any longer. The Lakers, you have to understand, they require something a little bit different. And when you are 16, 17 games under 500, when you have LeBron James and Anthony Davis and Russell Westbrook on your squad, this comes with the territory. When you say he deserves to be fired, the only reason I say that is because that situation ain't changing anytime soon. You need somebody that's a stronger voice as a coach. I'm talking cachet. I don't mean voice literally J and KP. I'm talking cachet. Frank Vogel, despite being a champion, doesn't have that. And it's not his fault. Let's be clear about that. This is what we got to point out, too. The Lakers organization right now is an atrocity. It's horrible. You got Jeannie Buss listening to Linda Rambis. Respectfully, I'm talking basketball. I'm not talking business. I'm not talking any other tentacles that she may have. As it pertains to basketball, what damn credentials does Linda Rambis have? Somebody got to say it. She doesn't have any. There's no business making basketball decisions. And Jeannie Buss listening to her is ridiculous. Kurt Rambis, let me be very, very clear. Very knowledgeable basketball mind. No doubt about it. And as a champion, as a player, when you were coaching, how'd that work out? When you were an executive, how did that work out? Your record was awful. But you want to be a de facto coach behind the scenes trying to manipulate what the coaching staff look like and how the lineups are used. Well, get your behind out there and do the damn job then. Hire Kurt Rambis so we can look and see what you going to bring to the table. Because when we saw it after your playing days were over, it wasn't that damn impressive. Not in New York, not in Minnesota. Don't get me started. That's the situation that Frank Vogel had to deal with. He had to deal with that situation because they didn't want him first. They wanted Ty Lue, whose staff they tried to pick for him. And Ty Lue, a champion, said, hell with that. They wanted Monty Williams. He said, this cesspool right here, I don't want no parts of this. I'm going to go to Phoenix. They wanted Jason Kidd, but dredged up stuff from a decade plus earlier as an excuse why he couldn't be the head coach, but you could have him on your bench. And he was supposed to be the head coach in waiting, okay? And then you gave Frank Vogel the job and essentially ran all over him. You wouldn't let him. You assembled a squad. You tried to coach. You tried to tell him who he should and shouldn't play and when he should and shouldn't do it. You could do that because he didn't have that name recognition, that cachet to really, really push back. And the Lakers need a coach that could tell them all to go to hell. I'm the coach. You hired me to do the job, and that's the way it's going to be. That's why Frank Vogel needed to go, because he can't do that to them and get away with it. They need a coach who can.
But you know what coach can do that? Only a coach who has the backing of the front office. That he knows, regardless, I'm going to put my stamp down on this team, and I'm not going anywhere. That doesn't come, Molly, Stephen A., KP, when after they win a championship, 10 months later, he signs a one-year extension. I mean, that's right from the bat saying, hey, we're not sure you're our long-term answer. You're a short-term answer.
Right.
So here's where I agree with you, Stephen A. Because number one, when you got players sending out text messagings during games, okay,